Got him!
He got another one? He got 2 of them? What the f? Yo, I have only... How many have you gotten, guys? On your whole account, I've only ever gotten 1 shimmering piece of the old moon. 1. It's a tax evasion item? Yeah. The IRS literally can't even call you. And he cannot use the marketplace on this account, so he's pissed.
No. No.
He's pissed. Yeah, you're mad.
We're not doing this.
Guys, this is SickLoot. I spent 20 hours for this. Black Desert Ultimate Ironman 25. Okay, so there's like my Ironman, right? And I'm taking like a certain amount of difficulty to only use items in 2017, right? Basically. So like no dark rifts, only Dandy Zarka, like the OG shit. You know, we're gonna go dim tree, stuff like that. And then there's what this guy is doing. And I'll be honest with you, I still think his is a little harder for sure. Mainly because 1, his goal is impossible, which is a Pen Debo necklace. And 2, he can't use storages because he's mentally ill.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Ironman. A challenge series where I can't use the central market and I can't use any storages.
Ill. I can't use Cron stones. So do you guys think that Cron stones are harder for an Ironman? Like no Cron stones or no storages? I personally think storages are still harder, personally. We used to laugh at people in 2017 for using Cron stones. Morons. That's what we call them.
The goal? Pendebereka.
It's not happening. It's not happening. And before anybody gaslights me, I said that I would gift him 50 subs if he got to Pendebo, and then chat was like, we heard 100 subs. And I was like, okay, did I say 100? Okay, then 100 subs. And then the next time I watched a video, everyone was like, we heard 200. And I was like, okay, they're gaslighting me. So I pulled up the old video. Yep, I said 50. Chat's gaslighting me out of hundreds or thousands of dollars, bro. Didn't Note say 200? You guys are idiots. I just want to be clear. Note like titled like the last time I reacted to one of these videos, he's like, I'll gift him 200 subs if he reaches this. And I was like, you rat. I think I commented on my own video and I said it's coming out of your pocket. Okay, the difference is coming out of your pocket. 100 subs, final offer.
Ted Disto this episode, right? Right?
This is the same guy that tried to grind Ash Forest on a Ranger with 300 DP. Oh my god! If I got that drop on my Iron Man, I have to throw it away. What
Seriously?
the? Wait, he has to throw it away too. He can't use the market. Okay, what are we talking
Seriously,
about?
I just want distos, man. Why you gotta give me a shimmering piece if I just want a disto?
Tragic, dude. He's farming, bro. Yeah, man, you get to throw it away. Farm a clip. Are you allowed to use this spot? I mean, it wasn't there in 2017. Nope. I can't use Starzan. Didn't exist. I can't even use loot scrolls. No Agris, no loot scrolls. No
After
journals.
6 hours, we got 2 more distos, so hopefully we can get back to duo. I was using the duo instead of the narc as AP upgrade, so hopefully we can get back to duo. I do need to buy some more crowns though. Don't think I have enough for duo.
What's the best grind spot available for you?
I believe 49.
If I can find an open Sawson's rotation, that shit would be pretty clutch.
Or 40, 48 maybe? We'll just buy 49. How about that? And we will
Bro,
go
these
for
people cron everything.
Price she's a 30 stack, 76%.
What up, gangs? Yeah, gangs, we're playing the game like it's 2017.
Easy pry.
Oh my god, that lag.
Failed pry again?
Yeah, you're bad. What do you mean again?
Kidding me, man. 6 hours for 2 distos and we failed pry. Again.
Yeah, this guy wants a pen debo. This guy's insane. There's just not a chance. You making a new guild? What, on SDA?
More crowns then.
Oh. No, I'm getting some playing on SEA so that nobody can lie to me about how the Node War scene is going on SEA. Also, I can interact with my SEA viewers. I'm gonna have to do exit lag for it though. It's really bad.
Knock on wood. Easy pry.
This is his second attempt for pry.
Okay.
First try.
Back to many hours of grinding. It was so long to get those 2. Hopefully our luck has turned around though. And then hopefully duo and try go easy, and then we'll get another attempt. Given the way that distos have currently been going, if it continues to go that way, I'm just going to cron everything, including the tech click. I know I said it wasn't worth it last time.
Pussy.
But then as soon as I blew it up, we had like the worst freaking luck ever. Which is 6 hours and 2 distos. And if the luck maintains like that, it's going to be way better.
Bro, throw away your shimmering piece of the old moon. It's content. Just dump it, bro. You already know.
Actually, like do the 11 hours of
you already know
to get the money to cron it.
It's cooked.
Trapadian just resubscribed for 9 months.
Trapadian, welcome back for 9 months, buddy. What are we naming the baby? Okay, we'll name the baby Trap. Wait. I don't think that we should do that.
Of the 7th hour with only 2 distos. Brother. Something.
Should I go Valor or Volante if I already have an advance? I personally think the Valor is better because you can, like, the cannon speed helps you at Crocs way more. The Volante, since you already have the advance, is the best bartering character. The Volante is really only good for speed. Unless you're just going to flag up and kill a bunch of people and sail around as a pirate, the Valor is going to be stronger.
Something amazing. There's a new event called something or other Shikatu. I don't know. I don't really care what the event is called. It's irrelevant. Whatever it is, it's irrelevant. The point is that occasionally an Afuaru will spawn while you're grinding. You kill the Afuaru, and he gives you the Shikatu's sureties. Now, what's cool about these is for 1 Shikatu surety, you can get a 200 stack.
Stop. That's some bullshit. There's no way.
I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. It's 50 for a 150 stack.
Well, it's because they wanted to give everyone a 200 stack because they need people to log the fuck in.
I don't really know what they're thinking here.
They're thinking they want people to log in.
200 stack for one of these things for literally free, and this is our Pendebreka stack. And it's just that easy. We have just obtained a 200 stack for free.
I won't be doing that on my Ironman.
And that will be our Deboreka stack.
Isn't this cheating? Not for him.
For Pen. I thought
for him, he never said that he couldn't participate in events. He never said that he couldn't do any of this stuff. I won't be doing it because I don't know. I think it just makes it too easy. But
I do have a 150.
His Ironman, guys, is already so hard. You have to cut him some slack, bro. Like there's just,
I think. Yeah, right there. I thought that
not being able to use storages is completely cooked, guys.
Stack will be our Pendebo stack. That is amazing. Let's let's see what else they have in here. I don't know if anything else is like worth going for, really. I don't care about the outfit box. A 150 stack. If our plan works, I don't care about it, but if our plan doesn't work, then I guess I would care about it.
I can't explain it anymore.
These I can get from the thing. What else do we have here? The resplendent boxes, I guess, are okay.
Just do what you're gonna do, bro. If you don't get it at this point, just go be.
So maybe that's something that we'll think about. In either case, I won't have to worry about this for a while. But that is...
Bro, guys, I traded in. Anybody else trade in for the dream boxes? I traded in for the dream boxes on my main account because I kind of wanted to see what they did. Gave me like a 150 stack. This is crazy. It's like 130 or 150.
So crazy that 200 stack is only one of those things. There's more wonderful news, everyone. There's more wonderful news.
I got jack shit from those boxes, yeah.
Another jewel event for like, I don't know, the last week maybe. And I got enough jewels to get a cup. Now, if we go for the Cup of Dwindling Starlight, that's 3% crit damage or damage. This is going to be something I didn't account for.
Like telling a new player to go pen Devo is just so dumb.
Basically. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the crit damage. We'll throw it on one of the rings. And yeah, maybe we can get a second one. Probably not, but maybe. We'll have to see. Crit hit damage plus 3%. We will exchange. Thank you. I will.
Huge. Bro, that event is crazy for people.
Just because. Okay, tongue grad, cup, skip animation. Bam. Starlit tongue grad ring. 3% critical hit damage.
Huge. Massive.
Actually massive. So helpful.
I should have pointed out Karazad's out now, and he said he was going to go pen Devo. Okay? I'm just saying. Then again, I'm going for a pen dandy, so. Wait, what did he just cheer for? Okay, just so.
Okay. It has been.
He's going to go Karazad? I think he probably will.
We have done so much grinding at starts, and we're getting really unlucky. I think I'm averaging 1 every 4 hours right now.
Hey, thanks for the gifted sub, JT Dog. I really appreciate you, man. If I missed it. If
like
I didn't miss it, then
worse than it should be. But
hi, I'm Dory.
We do have enough to go for duo, so let me go ahead and buy the 180 more crons I need. For 540 mil, basically all my money, right?
Oh, look at that leg.
If this goes duo, then I can actually like use it as an AP upgrade. So fingers crossed.
Bro, enhancing distos in 2024, boys.
50-50. Here we go.
What a unit.
And of course it failed. We are
tragic, but it didn't downgrade. That's a W.
We're getting really shafted grinding for the distos, and we are also getting shafted.
He upvoted his own comment.
Distos. Wonderful. Just how I like it. We failed Pry both times.
It's the same person 4 times.
Went straight to try,
I wouldn't put it past people, to be honest.
Yeah.
Got him! He got another one? He got 2 of them? What the f? Yo, I have only... How many have you gotten, guys? On your whole account, I've only ever gotten 1 shimmering piece of the old moon. 1. 1 of them. They've been out for... God, how long have they been out now? At least 4 years? I've gotten it 1 time. What is that? It allows you to sell an item on the marketplace and not have marketplace tax. Or what? You still have marketplace tax, but it's significantly lowered. So like it basically sells it as if you had a merchant ring. Okay, it's like a one-time merchant ring piece use. Yeah. It's really good. It helps you sell like really big items like a pen ogre or some crazy shit, right? 5% more. Yeah, 5% is a lot of money when you're talking about like 100 bill in some case, not an ogre ring, but like 100 bill, or you selling like a big ticket item. It's extremely useful. It's a tax evasion item. Yeah, the IRS literally can't even call you. And he cannot use the marketplace on this account, so he's pissed.
No. No.
He's pissed. Yeah, you're mad.
We're not doing this. I've spent the last 9 hours getting 2 freaking distos and 2 shimmering pieces of the old. We're not doing it.
Sounds like your RNG is evened out, man. Honestly, I feel like you're not due for another disto for 10 hours getting 2 of those in a row.
We're not doing
Am I right, boys?
We're not doing this. I now have the same number of shimmering pieces as I do distos in the
for someone who has absolutely no interest in enhancing accessories, do I use Tet Devos until I can buy Pen Devos and sell the Tets, or do I go Pen Karazhan and just waste the money? Okay, no. If you don't want to enhance gear at all, no matter what, you're just going to sit on Tet Devos until you can sell them and buy Pen Devos, and then you're going to turn those into Nuv Karazhan. And you're never going to enhance the Nuv Karazhan again. That's what you're going to do. If you don't want to enhance at all, that's how you get there. For sure. You just buy the Pen Devo.
the last 9 hours. Absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, you got it. Easy duo disto. Okay, he's gaming now. Try disto, Pog.
Okay, I put some time into making some money. We now have like 2.3 bill, which should be enough to crawl both a duo.
God, that's
click
kind of a
and
lot of grinding.
click.
Guys, remember, he can't use the marketplace. Have any of you have ever grinded at Star's End? If any of you have ever grinded at Star's End, you know you don't make any money outside the distos. And if you can't use the marketplace, grinding out 2.2 billion in raw silver at a place like Star's End that's a lot. That is a lot of Star's End grinding. The trash loot there is garbage. It's so bad.
We are getting a little bit ahead of ourselves there.
10 to 12 hours, yeah. It's a lot of time.
1 for 2 on duo, but we're 2 for 4 on pri. So I don't know if the luck like stacks together like that. I don't think so.
No, you already got we'll 2 see. Shimmering Beasts of the Old Moon. This fails every time, bro.
187.
You're cooked. You're cooked. You got carried.
So it's over. 185 because I already have 2. So let's buy 185. Stand in our little circle, though I don't know why. It hasn't really brought me that good of luck.
This is how BDO players are. Once you enhance in one place, it's kind of like you enhance in one place and you find yourself going back to that place every time you enhance, right? It's kind of like when you sit down on the first day of class and the teacher says you can sit wherever you want, and then you literally go to the spot and then you never leave. You, like every day for the next year, you're just sitting in that exact desk and never leaving. That is now your spot. You can sit wherever you want, but you never change it. And then if somebody sits in your spot, you're like reporting them to the principal and beating their ass.
42 stack is just fine. 50-50.
My territory. You know, I have a funny story about that. In Evolution in college, there was a guy. We're gonna call him Mark, for the sake of argument. Mark was probably the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life. He was like a 6'5", black guy, super buff, like Giga Chad alpha male, like the most alpha guy I've literally ever met in my life. But he was super funny. He had a crazy good sense of humor. Naturally, women loved Mark. Okay, women just loved this guy. Okay, like there was nothing not to like about Mark. So he would sit right behind me because I was like, I was smarter and I would get better grades on tests and stuff. And so Mark and I became really good friends because we would study together and like we would just tell each other jokes and we just loved hanging out together. Anyway, one day we always sat in the same place every day. I would sit front row, Mark sat right behind me, and all the women sat directly around Mark. Okay, they all just sat right next to Mark. One day I come into class and I sit down and some different scrawny ass white kid sits down behind me. And I'm like, okay, sounds good, man. And all of the women were sitting there. All of the women are sitting there like really disappointed because he sat down. Mark comes into the classroom. All right. He looks at the guy and he goes, "You're in my spot." And the guy's like, "Dude, there's like 100 spots in this room. Let's just go sit somewhere else." And Mark's like, "No, you're gonna move right now." The guy's like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Okay, we're in evolution, so I'm gonna explain it to you in evolutionary terms. In natural selection, I eat you. Okay, so you can choose to be eaten, or you can move." Got up and left. I'm not joking. Got up and walked away. I was like, that was kind of based. Holy shit. And all the women, oh man, all the women stayed. Yes, they did. Because they all would have gotten up and moved. Like Mark was a unit. Mark was a unit. Some guy at a bar one day, Mark comes in. Mark comes into class one day. He's got this huge bandage on his hand. I'm like, "Mark," and he looks like shit. I'm like, "Mark, what happened, bro?" He's like, "Well, I spent the weekend in jail, so typical me stuff. And I was like, what the hell happened, Mark? And he was like, well, two things, really. The first thing was pretty bad, but it wasn't the worst thing. First thing, I came in and I was at this gas station and I was buying Monster Energy drinks. And I was like, was this before we studied? He's like, yeah. So I drove to the gas station, I was buying Monsters, and there were these two guys harassing this girl. Okay? And they were harassing the shit out of her, heckling her the whole time I was there. Anyway, I was checking out, and she checked out next to me. And she goes, hey, can you get these guys out? This is crazy. Like, these guys are crazy. And so I turn around and I tell them, guys, can we stop this? What the hell is going on here? All right, guys, come on. You know what I mean? Mark's kind of a good guy. All right. So they start heckling Mark. All right. And they're calling Mark the N-word. Hard R N-word. Okay. Mark's a big guy. All right. So Mark walks out to his car. He's very tolerant. He turns around and goes, you say that word one more time, I'm going to get out my car. I'm going to beat your ass. And they just shut up. And then he gets in his car and they said it one more time. And Mark got out of the car and absolutely DFS these. Like, so he beat these guys so badly, the gas station attendant called the police. Okay. The police officer gets there and he's like, so you assaulted them because they were heckling the girl? Like, uh-huh. Well, I can kind of. Did you pee on them? Yeah, I was marking my territory. It's like a dominance thing. I was. So he showed me the like piece of the cop gave him like a citation for urinating in public on these two guys. That wasn't even the worst thing that happened. So the second thing, I'm like, well, what happened to your hand? He's like, oh yeah, so I was at a bar yesterday, like Sunday. I was at a bar and this guy just started calling me the N-word. I live in a super racist city. I'm just gonna say, like, this is not like uncommon. My city is like giga racist. Anyway, like this white guy was calling me the N-word. He goes, and I'm like, what the f-? So Mark starts to walk out to his car because he don't want to deal with it anymore. So he starts to walk out to his car and this guy comes up behind him and flips out a knife somewhere in Missouri. You got it. It's Missouri. Guy flips out a knife on him. Okay. And Mark's like, do you really want to do this? Are we going to do this right now? And he's like, I'm going to shank him, you know, he's going to go in, right? He attacks Mark with this knife. Mark literally puts his hand in front of the knife. The knife goes through Mark's hand. And then he grabs this dude's hand and twists it. The guy drops the knife. Mark takes the knife out of his hand, pulls it out. This is on camera. This is on video. Pulls it out of his hand, grabs the guy by the hair, pulls him to the ground and put the knife to his throat and almost killed this guy. Mark went to jail for for assault. They did not get him for attempted homicide, but it was close. I was like, Mark, you gotta chill, bro. He's like, bro, just don't start none, won't be none. I'm like, bro, you gotta chill out. You gotta relax. We all need a Mark in our life. Mark's an alpha. Every time Mark comes back into town, he calls me and we get together. It's like the only time I'll ever go to the bar is with somebody like Mark. Oh my God. Mark was like the most alpha, funniest guy I've ever heard in my entire life. He's just a unit, bro. I have more stories, but I'll save those for later. Anyway, it just reminded me of that moment. Self-defense, what the yes, but technically the guy hadn't really punched. I mean, the other guy went to jail too, right? And Mark got out of jail, right? You can't. I don't want to go into the specifics of what happened, but I'm going to say that he started it. Mark didn't get in a tremendous amount of trouble, but Mark did enough that they had to press charge. He got a couple charges pressed on him. There's certain things you're allowed to do in self-defense, and then there's certain things you're not allowed to do. But he solved the problem. That guy shut the up.
Let's get the duo.
Did he shit on him? Well,
okay.
In no uncertain terms.
Bahamut Dex 100, very casual player here. As a Kaposha Carl, where do I start with Karazad? I was thinking I make a belt from just buying the dons and then go to earrings. Thought it might be valid to convert one of my crescent rings though. Thank you, less than 3.
I think you start with the rings because it'll give you. Yeah, you can start with the rings. Yeah, like you can start with the rings. You go with the neck first. Well, it depends on what he's got, right? If he's got a Pen Capotion necklace and he goes to Charizard, it's going to be, what, Duo before he passes that? It's still going to be the same, right? Like, I think the Pen Capotia only passes the Charizard for the first, like, level at Pry. And all the Charazads become less efficient. I mean, all the Charazads become more efficient at Duo. Neck is the highest AP gain. Usually that is the case, but I honestly, hold on. Charizard, BDO, necklace. Hold on. If I find it on BDO, okay. Will this let me? No, it won't let me click the. Oh, here we go. 2, 4. Okay, yeah, you should do the necklace because you're getting 2 AP per. Right. The Pen Capotia is what, 25 AP? Yeah, you should do the necklace first, for sure. Then probably, honestly, is the belt? Now I'm curious if the belt is better too. Is the belt stronger too? Let's see. Hold on. Video necklace. Let's try belt. Video codex. Belt is 17. Rings are 17. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so here's the Charizard belt. Boom. Okay, so if you go 17, 18. Yeah, see, this only goes up by 1. This only goes up by 1. And if we... So at Duo, the belt becomes better. But see, the difference between the belt and the ring is that the ring is going to give you crit damage and HP, assuming you're going to put a cup on it right away. It's going to give you crit damage and AP. All right, crit damage and HP. Okay, and the belt is going to give you AP and DR. So like the belt and the rings are going to be stronger. So you do necklace first because it's going to give you 2 AP at every level. Then you can do the belt or the rings. Then you do the earrings last. Sound good? Have I gotten it? You do it because mainly because the cups you can put on them. It gets double duty on the cups, right? I paused BDO for a bit now. What's good about Charizard? It's stepwise progression. It costs slightly less Cron Stones. Although you're gonna have to do 6 of them, which means it's gonna cost more Cron Stones overall. So like, I don't know. It's a little bit more gear diversity. Definitely just more stats. Yeah, so we're good. It doesn't break. Also, yeah, it doesn't break. It just downgrades. It just loses durability like everything else does. Okay, so yeah, it's necklace, and then you can do belt or rings, and once your belt and rings are finished, then you do earrings. Boom. Good thing I asked, thank you. Well, I'm glad that I looked it up.
Bahamut Sheer Dex 100, good thing I asked, thank you. Ooh.
Nodders. People always say I try to he hands out so much misinformation. No, if I don't know something for sure, I'm more than happy to go ahead and fact check myself. Just like that. Now we know.
Size00 just resubscribed for 13 months.
Size, welcome back for 13 months, man. Over a year of support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Crons to make a tri-click. Good thing we made that much money then.
How much do you get for vendoring a shimmering piece of the old moon? Asking for a friend.
Okay, Circle, don't let me down. I believe we have a 45 stack or 2 in here. Yeah, 45 stack will be just fine. 562 crons, 40%. Here we go.
Honestly, does this just go try and then he's like, he's good to go? That's insane.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay.
The fact that he already has a TED attempt on Distos is insane.
Boys, we are 2 for 2 on try. That's really good.
That's insane.
Really good.
That's crazy.
We have already made a tech click. I don't have any more Distos, and here's the thing. To get this try took so freaking long at Star's End. I got so
hit it for Ted, pussy.
Incredibly unlucky at Star's End.
Nope.
We're talking a 10-hour period to get 2 Distos. Or maybe it was 3 Distos in 10 hours. Either way, that's terrible. That is insanely bad.
But you got 2 shimmering pieces of the old moon, so it evened out, right, guys?
So I think I am going to cron the tech click. It does mean a lot more catching horses. 1,500 crons is a good chunk of time catching horses, but it also means we don't start over. We don't basically have to go another 10 hours at
I got 9 distos in 1 hour, blew them all up, and never even got duo.
Catching horses just to get back to try.
Been there.
With that said, I will be able to use this try for a little bit.
You know what's really funny is that people tell me in hardcore classic WoW, yeah, but Blue, if you die, you have to start all over. There's nothing else like it. That's why it's so brutal. I'm like,
Size 00 just resubscribed for 13 months.
I've been doing this for 7 years in BDO, okay? I used to grind for like 20 hours at Desert Fogans, go to town, blow all of my gear up, lose all of my progress, tet to 0, all of my accessories are gone. I'm prime with 1 durability, running back out with Azula accessories on, okay? You all don't understand what grind is. Hardcore classic WoW, who? Damn.
As it is a pretty significant increase in AP. Take this off and throw that on. 257. Was that 2 AP brackets or something?
They call me a gremlin in the guild. They call me a gremlin in OnlyFans. Like, you play like such a safe bitch. Like, you just have to sit there and grind for hours. I'm like, I haven't even popped my loot scroll yet. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
So, not too bad. We'll run that for a little bit. We'll go back to Star's End to get another disto. And then I will make the money that it requires. Which is exactly, let's do some quick maths.
Quick maths.
4.6 bill.
Nice.
Which is less time catching horses than I spent basically getting back to try in this particular case. So shouldn't be too bad. Horse catching, while like mind numbing, is something that I just do while I'm doing other things. So it's really easy to get a lot of hours in. So that's the plan. We'll go back to Star's End, get 1 more disto, and then we will return to catching horses to be able to cron it to tet.
Just tap it to tet, bro. It's free.
Best case, it doesn't downgrade, and then it's just a few more hours of catching horses again. Well, best case it goes, but, you know, hopefully it doesn't downgrade at least. If it does downgrade, well, is what it is. We'll reassess probably.
Oh my god, he's almost dead. Oh my goodness. Ranger things. There it is. Wait, he's crazy.
We have done it at last. I have caught enough horses to make 4.7 billion silver.
Okay, so he's not grinding for the silver, guys. He's catching horses for it. I forgot. He used to do that back in the day too. He's he just catches horses and then imperials them. Yeah.
So now we're gonna make another click at tet. I do have 1.
I think I might craft some Brunel, so to be honest, to make some money.
1,561.
Gather on some rhinos.
That is 11 hours of catching horses down the drain. Hopefully it at least succeeds. Please. We are in our circle. We push enhance. 122 stack. 30.6%.
Nah.
1,562
Bro, he's been so carried.
crowns.
He's been so carried. There's just no way.
Easy tet.
And welcome to Duo. There it is. You hate to see it, bro. You just hate to see that, bro. Ooh. Congrats on Duo. Pre-watched. Yeah, no. I've done this enough to know. That's what you get for using cron stones. It would have gone without crons. Okay? That's what you tell somebody. When someone in your guild downgrades like this, and you're pissed that they use cron stones, you just double down. Sure, you're kicking a guy when he's already down on his luck, but you literally just say, well, if you hadn't used crons, it goes. It's the same delusional morons that say if you just skipped it, you know, that's what you get for not skipping it. Or if you did skip it, that's what you get for skipping it. Idiot. No matter what they do, just hit him with the other one. Tilts him every time. Easy. You're farming.
The downgrade.
Tap it again. Tap it again. He's gonna do it again. Oh, God. Guys, wait. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought that's some motherfucker. We've all been there. We've all been there. We tap it, it downgrades, and you're like... And you tap that shit again, bro. And you just no crons, you just raw dog it again. You haven't lived, bro, until you've been that tilted, bro. I'm not leaving is exactly right, bro. Is exactly I'm not leaving, dude. That's the mentality on my Ironman here. We got this. There's the video right there. There's the video right there.